everybody, and welcome to Tucker's Magical. I know what you guys want to see, MTG stuff. By the way, I'm giving away this deck, and all you have to do is watch the video, comment, and subscribe. Be a subscriber and share the video. So all you have to do is watch the full video, comment, share the video, and be a subscriber, and you could win this deck. Now, I'm going to be doing deck techs, and each time I'm going to give away a copy of my deck. Now, this is one of my favorite ones I've ever done. By the way, I have to wrap this up like 8 minutes or so because I have to go on a date with my girlfriend. But, 2 green, 1 colorless, free 2. Gains trample as long as you control any snow-covered land. This is a snow-covered land deck. The most expensive thing in here is probably all the snow-covered lands. Snow-covered lands can run you like $2 for a land, which is ridiculous, I know. I'm just going to call these guys artichokes because I hate pronouncing their name, and I just thought, when I was playing, I called it an artichoke, and I thought it was hilarious. Trample, when attacking, artichoke gets 1+0 for each other artichoke that attacks. 2 free. Hibernation's End. This card's a really good card. I think it's underestimated. So it's 5 mana. I mean, each turn you have to pay 1. And when it says, whenever you pay Hibernation's End cumulative upkeep, you may search your library for a creature card who convert a mana cost equal to the number of age counters on Hibernation's End. Put it into play. If you do, shuffle your library. And you'll get age counters every time you pay its upkeep. So, and it's only 1 each turn, so you keep paying 1 mana, but it keeps getting age counters on. So, like, in 4 turns, you could play a card that costs 4 mana. In 12 turns, you could play Emrakul. 12 or 15, I forget what the mana cost is. You could pay Emrakul for free. 2 colorless, 1 green. Frostwood Spider can block as though it had flying. Whenever a Frost Spider blocks a creature with flying, put a 1+1 counter on Frostwood Spider. That's like before they had, what you want to call it, Reach. Then another Artichoke. I love this card. So basically can remove cards from the game as long as they don't have flying. So it's 1 colorless, 1 red, 1 green. It's a 2 free, and you pay the 1 colorless, 1 red, 1 green, and tap it. Remove from the game target creature which doesn't have flying and is attacking you, and giant trap or spider. So every time you can attack, it's basically, if you ever played Yu-Gi-Oh! I did when I was a kid. I don't play it anymore. I have a ton of Yu-Gi-Oh! Stuff, and if anybody likes Yu-Gi-Oh! I might give them, or plays it. I wanted to do a Yu-Gi-Oh! Video, but I don't think anybody would watch it. I could just, like, I think I have all 4 God cards of the original print, which run for like $500. I have a bunch of other stuff, but I don't think that many people are into Yu-Gi-Oh! On YouTube. But if you are, why don't you tell me in the comment sections? And all you have to do to win this deck is share this video, be a subscriber, and comment down below. And I'll choose one of the comments I like the most. And yeah, target attacking creature gets X+0 to end the turn. Draw a card at the beginning of the next turn's upkeep. X 1 red. This was a really fun deck idea. I just thought I like making really fun decks that like nobody ever has. Like I have one deck that's just all bears. It's one of my favorite decks ever. This one I really love though. 4 colorless, 1 green. Deadly insect creature. Can't be targeted with spells or abilities. It's a 6/1, so 5 mana for a 6/1. It's pretty good. Another Frostweb Spider. Next we got Bounty of the Hunt. So free, colorless, 2 green. You may remove a card in your hand from a game instead of paying a mana on the hunt's mana cost, which is really good. So you can just remove a card from your hand. Like you could remove a land card instead of paying for its mana cost and put 1+1 counters distributed any way. Choose on any number of target creatures. Remove these counters at end. That's really good. And end the turn. But it's pretty good. I don't like the end of turn, but yeah, this is pretty good. 1 mana, I like this card. Destroy target non-creature artifact with casting cost equal to X. So you can destroy any artifact that's not a creature. And if you pay its mana, it's 1/1 for 1 red. That's pretty good. Resize, target creature gets free until end of turn. When a creature is put in your graveyard from play, you may pay 1. If you do, return this card from your graveyard to your hand, or otherwise remove this card from the game. So you can revise it, which is pretty nice. So let's say you needed to use the free to make it equal to something else. You revise it so that it gets free. So say it becomes a 6/6, it blocks a 6/6, they both die, and you can pay 2 to bring it back to your hand. Another Artichoke Trample. When attack, it gets 1+0 until end of turn for each of Artichoke attacking. So yeah, all the Artichokes get that. That one I think is different than the older one though. It's the Cold Snap one, not the Ice Age one. Wittigo. This card's a rare, actually, so free colorless, free green. When Wittigo comes into play, put a 1+1 counter on it. During your upkeep, put a 1/1 counter on Wittigo if it is blocked or been blocked since your last upkeep. Otherwise, remove a 1/1 counter from Wittigo. This affects if that are no counters on the Wittigo. So it becomes a 6/6 and it can get more each turn. Love this card. So 1 red mana. Sacrifice the forest to add 3 mana to any combination, red or green, to your mana pool. And its ability is an interrupt. So you're getting rid of the forest and it's tilling the turn, but if you need to play a big creature and don't have the mana for it, this card is in luck for you. Another Bull of the Arcros. Arcros Head. Trample comes into play. You may search your library for an Arcros card, revealing the point into your hand. It's kind of like tribal Arcros or Oroches or Artichokes. And as always, they get 1/0 if they're attacking. Another one of these. One of my favorite cards in here, by the way, you'll see when it comes up, is Aspect of a Wittigo. Cumulative upkeep, 1 red, 1 green. Gets 1/1 for each age counter on it. So each turn you have to pay 1 red or 1 green. But each turn it also gets another 1/1. So you're paying 1 each turn like the other one. Another one of these cards are great. These are all, I have snow-covered lands I'm going to give away. This one's just my one without snow-covered land. Those are proxies. But apparently in tournaments and stuff, it's okay. Because it's set as long as it's, destroy target non-creature artifact with Herbarium the mana cost. We saw that. The most expensive card in here, by the way, we'll come across it when we see it. Yeah, here it is. Just speaking of the most expensive card in here, Jester's Scepter, free mana. Jester's Scepter comes into play. Remove the top 5 cards of target player's library from the game face down. You may look at those cards as long as they are removed from the game. Put a card from the game with Jester's Scepter into its owner's graveyard. Counter target spell if it has the same name as Jester's Scepter. You remove a land card from the game, you can just continually remove their land cards from the game. It's amazing. And as I was saying, Aspect of the Wittigo. Sorry, it's Shape of the Wittigo, not Aspect. But Shape of the Wittigo is amazing. Shape of the Wittigo comes into play with 6 1/1 counters on enchanted creature. At the beginning of your upkeep, put 1/1 counter on enchanted creature if it attacks or block since your last upkeep. So that one card, the Aspect, the one card, the Wittigo, in this card basically gives you the ability of this card, except this card's a creature and this card's not. But it does the same thing. The one rare land in this is Highland. Comes into play tapped with 1 letter on green. Snow-covered land to your library. If anybody has like a set of 60 snow-covered lands that want to loan me, that'd be great. Another rare Stalking Yeti. When Stalking Yeti comes into play, if its player is dealt damage equal to its power target creature and opponent controls, and that creature dealt damage equal to its power to Stalking Yeti. So you can make it fight another creature, and you can return it to play this ability only anytime you can play a spell. So if it was going to you make an attack target creature, that creature right before this creature gets destroyed, you return it to your hand. It's a free. It's really good. More land cards. Nobody likes to see the lands. Huzzah. More Yidigos. More Sliming Uses. Okay, here we go. This is a new one for you guys. Whalebone Glider. 2 mana target creature with power no greater than 3 gains flying until the turn. Other effects may later be used to increase this creature's power beyond 3. So, like, if it was below 3 but used an ability, you can use it. So that's it for this video. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe. Remember, I'm giving this away. All you have to do is be a subscriber. Watch the video. Comment and share. Oh yeah, I'm watching Ed, Edd n Eddy. I love Ed, Edd n Eddy. For some reason, though, on Netflix, they only have season 3 and 4, and I would really like them to upload more. Also, special giveaway thing. I don't know what's in this bag. I just pulled stuff out, and I'm going to give it away. There could be rares, there could be mythics, there could be, well, just about anything. Giving this whole bag away right here. All you have to do is be the same thing as I said before. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe. Bye-bye.